He was a poet, a revolutionary, a controversialis hang, and a legend. Tupac Amaru Shakur wasn't just a rapper. He was a symbol of pain, hope, and rebellion. This is the full story of Tupac. Tupac Amaru Shakur was born June 16, 1971, in East Harlem, New York City. His mother, Afeni Shakur, was a member of the Black Panther Party, and just 1 month before Tupac was born, she was acquitted of over 150 charges related to a Panther conspiracy trial. That legacy of resistance ran in his blood. Originally named Lassane Parish Crooks, his mother renamed him after Tupac Amaru II, an 18th century revolutionary who fought Spanish rule in Peru. Life was tough. His family struggled with poverty, and Tupac was often exposed to violence, political activism, and instability. But from an early age, he showed incredible talent, especially in writing, acting, and performing. In the mid-1980s, Tupac moved to Baltimore, Maryland, where he attended the prestigious Baltimore School for the Arts. There, he studied acting, poetry, jazz, and ballet. He was charismatic, expressive, and intense, qualities that would define his future. By 1988, he relocated again, this time to California, where his journey into hip-hop truly began. His break came as a dancer and roadie for Digital Underground, eventually getting his first verse on their 1991 track Same Song. That same year, he released his debut album, Tupacalypse Now. It wasn't a commercial blockbuster, but it was powerful, dealing with police brutality, racism, and urban violence. It drew praise and criticism, even from Vice President Dan Quayle. Tupac had arrived, and he wasn't afraid to speak truth to power. Tupac's music was political, poetic, and personal. Songs like Brenda's Got a Baby and Keep Your Head Up exposed systemic failures and the struggles of Black women. He rapped about poverty, violence, and inequality, but always with heart. He wasn't just making noise, he was making statements. But his life outside the booth was turbulent. Tupac was involved in several altercations, lawsuits, and arrests. He was shot 5 times in 1994, just hours before a scheduled court date for a sexual assault case, a case that led to his conviction and prison sentence in 1995. Many believed the shooting was more than a robbery. It felt personal. Tupac did too. While serving time in prison, Tupac's career stalled, until Suge Knight, CEO of Death Row Records, paid his $1.4 million bail. In exchange, Tupac signed to Death Row. What followed was an explosion. In just 11 months, he recorded All Eyes on Me, the first double album in hip-hop history. It was a raw cinematic masterpiece, filled with party anthems and paranoia. It went multi-platinum. But Tupac also leaned heavily into the East Coast versus West Coast feud, particularly with the notorious B.I.G. He accused Biggie and Puff Daddy of being involved in his 1994 shooting, and he aired that accusation in songs like Hit 'Em Up. The feud escalated. What started as lyrical rivalry turned into real-life tension and danger. On September 7, 1996, after attending a Mike Tyson boxing match in Las Vegas, Tupac got into a fight with a gang member in the lobby of the MGM Grand. Just hours later, as he sat in a car with Suge Knight, a white Cadillac pulled up beside them. Multiple shots were fired. Tupac was hit 4 times. He was taken to the hospital and placed in a medically induced coma. On September 13, 1996, Tupac Shakur died from his injuries at just 25 years old. To this day, his murder remains Tupac's death didn't silence his voice. If anything, it made it louder. More albums were released posthumously than while he was alive. His vault of unreleased music seemed endless. Songs like Changes, Until the End of Time, and Letter to My Unborn revealed a more reflective, vulnerable Tupac. His influence stretched beyond music. He became a cultural icon. His lyrics are studied in universities. His face is painted on murals around the world. His words about pain, power, and perseverance still resonate. Tupac once said, "I'm not saying I'm going to change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world." And maybe that's exactly what he did. He lived fast, he spoke loud, and he burned bright. Tupac wasn't perfect, but he was real. He embodied the contradictions of his time and expressed them like no one else. More than a rapper, he was a revolutionary poet in a world that desperately needed one. Thanks for watching. If you found this video powerful, give it a like, subscribe for more music stories, and let us know. What's your favorite Tupac song? Turn on notifications so you never miss a story like this.